What is up, guys? So today, ever since that mother video that I posted a few weeks back, a lot of people have been asking, hey Jeff, how do you tie the PE assist line that you have on your baits right now? So I've been getting a lot of requests and I said, hey, let me go ahead and make a video on it just because I do need to redo the hooks on these ones. I've been banging up this Hinkle a lot lately, so the hooks are kind of dull, so I'm going to kind of show you guys just what to do, show you guys the supplies that you're going to need, and hopefully you guys may want to try something new. So yeah, let's get into the video. So like I said, I've kind of started doling out these hooks. I've got some decoy quads on here. They're kind of doled out. They're not as sharp, so I'm going to switch them out here today. And I've just been absolutely destroying this Hinkle as of recently. I mean, I just broke off the tail section on this bait. I'll show you guys that footage real quick. It's kind of funny. Yep. Bait's been getting worked pretty hard, so I'm going to switch out the hooks on these. I'm going to quickly show you guys what you're going to need to start off with. So with all the materials that you guys just saw, I will leave like a link to where you can find some of the stuff down in the description below if you guys wanted to get into it. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut off the previous setup that I've got going on here. Just got a good pair of dikes that cut clean. And then there's just the other one. So now we just got a blank slate here. Alright, so I'm going to switch up the angle, give you guys a little bit better angle on hands-on, and so you guys can see exactly what I do. It's really simple. Once you get the hang of it, you can start doing them a lot quicker. Alright, so I'm going to take out one of the hooks that I've got. So I like to use the decoy quad hooks and a size 1/0 for my Hinkle. You can do this with any hook as well. It doesn't really matter the hook. Just this is my preferred hook, so I'm going to start off with that. So you want to get your vise that we've got here. And I like to go with like the decoy quads. They've got like a flat side and then another flat side on the back. So we're going to start off with the front or flat side here. So I've got the hook here. Now you want to grab your assist line now. So the way that I judge how much I'm going to need is, so I grab the P assist line. So what you want to do first is you want to go up first, like this, and then pinch it down here, right? So turn that more towards you guys. So now that I've got it pinched, it's going running up through here. Then you kind of want to make a loop. Want to see how much line you're going to need. Normally I like to just add one split ring on the back of my Hinkle, so I'm going to kind of tighten it down a little bit so the loop's not too big. So we got a decent sized loop. And I want the assist line to go pretty much to the bottom where it's about to curve on the hooks over here on this side. So about that length right there. And then I want to do the same thing with the loop coming out. And then I want to do the same thing. And then have it kind of just level with each other right there. So kind of make a mental note of where that is. I grab the assist line. And then I just cut it. Kind of want the clean cut. So now we just have this little piece here. So then you want to run that back through. Have that hanging out like that. And then you want to grab your thread that you use. So I just got this green thread. And then you kind of just want to start wrapping it right now. And then I kind of lift off and I see that it's still laying pretty flat, so we're good to go on that. So you don't need a whole lot of wrapping just to kind of start with. You just want it to sit there tight until you put it back onto the either the hooks or the hook hangers. Now I've seen a lot of ways where you can have it like this and then you finish it up and then you can add it actually onto a split ring if you want to also do that. Now that you have it like that, you want to grab your P assist line and then you want to push it to one side, keep it there, and then run it back down. So it comes out the other side, and then you want to grab that side, and then you want to loop it up here. Alright, so you want to have it about the same length. So it's on both sides now. And then you got this loop here. So this is the loop that I was thinking. So this loop, in theory, is about the same as what like a split ring would be as well. So once you have that there, then you just kind of just start wrapping it. You wrap it to how many times you want it. It's all personal preference. I wrap it quite a bit of time, but you want to wrap it tight. That's another big key. You don't want it to be super loose, so you want to keep it tight. So once you have it like that, and you got your loop and everything like that, you want to cut off the threading. That's when you want to grab your super glue now. And what you do with the super glue is you just kind of just dab it over the knot a little bit, and then we go back to the excess that I've got, and then you can have small scissors. I just like to use my dikes. My dikes are pretty good at cutting things. And then there's your product right there. Just the PE assist line. So you got the loop, and then you got it coming out one side, and then other, and then back through. Alright, so I've got my split ring here. It's just a hyper wire. I'm going to put it on to the rope system here. So this is also another good way. So if your hook's dull or anything like that, you don't have to cut off the entire thing. You can just take it off, and then you can pre-rig some of these ones so you can have them ready to go. Sometimes though, I do like to do just straight to the hook hangers. This one's just going to go up here in the front, and then I'm going to show you guys how to attach it to the bait in the back. Now attaching it directly to the bait is going to be a little more difficult. So this way is a little bit easier. You can just do it from the vise without having to hold the bait or anything like that. But I'm going to show you guys what I mean by that. But that's just one way to do it. And it's super simple, super easy to do if you have the right tools and you have just some time to do it. And then, of course, you want to wait for the super glue to dry. But even then, even out the super glue, it's actually pretty strong. I mean, you can test it, and that's just not going to go anywhere as well. So that's one way to do it. And I'm going to show you guys just the other way here in 1 second. Alright, so now I'm going to go in ahead and put one back here because I like a little bit longer in the front, and then the short ones I'm going to put here in the back. So we're going to go in and start doing that. So again, you want to grab this. I'm going to run it through here. You want to get your length. You want to make that loop again. And then you want to make sure that you have it just at the right length that you want it to be at, which we're gonna have it about right there. Make a mental note again, and then you want to grab your dikes, and then you just want to cut. First, start off by running it up here. Here you want to grab your thread once again, and then let's see if I can do this. And then you want to just start wrapping once again. So again, you don't have to wrap it a whole lot of time. Just make sure that it is tight. You want to go ahead and grab the bait of choice. Then you want to run it through here, through the hook hanger. This is why it's kind of more difficult. You have to hold the bait, and you have to worry about getting this thing back through here with more than just one hand now. So you want to just run it through there. You want to grab it. So it's the same thing as before. Make sure it's level. And then once it is level to where you want it, you just want to wrap it. I'll actually take it off the vise, and then I'll start wrapping it like this way. Just because the bait now is in the way of where you normally would like to wrap it. So I'm going to go in ahead and just make sure that it's flat on the flat side. Make sure that we are flat on the flat side, and then you just want to start wrapping it. And then once you have it at like a desired length and you wrapped it enough times where you're confident, again, just go ahead and grab your scissors or your dikes, whatever, and just go ahead and just cut it. Going ahead and hit it again with the super glue. You don't have to put like a whole lot because again, it's already super tight. And you can test on it, you can pull on it, and you can see that it doesn't just slip out. And a lot of people fear that, but if you test it, it's actually really, really strong. So especially with that extra little help of the super glue, you guys are good to go. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys have a better understanding of how I do rig my hooks as of recently. Again, it's all preference. I just thought I would try it out, and so far I've hooked a few fish on the PE assist line and it works just fine. I couldn't tell you if I'm getting more bites or if I'm getting less bites with it, but just something different that I wanted to try out. I've been watching a lot of Japanese videos, and those Japanese people are very creative, they're innovative, and they're always up to something that's different. So I wanted to give it a shot myself, and so far I kind of like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching, and chase your dreams.